Hi, Aquarius. This is Jess with your end of February 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Let's get some of the announcements out of the way. For those of you who are interested in this love reading, you can the extended love reading for a deeper understanding. Definitely click the link in the description box below. It will explain everything that we go over in the extended, along with the 2021 Aquarius yearly reading. If you're interested in that, definitely click that link. Click the link in the description box below as well. And also, I'm sorry to have to ask you guys this, but can you guys let me know, how do you feel about this sound? I'm still working on this sound thing. I know you guys are tired of me asking you, but if you don't mind, let me know. Does this make sense? Because it depends on the headphones I'm using. Sometimes it's fine. It sounds to me. Other times it sounds like every little thing I do, you can hear. So I'm trying to fix that. So again, if you could just tell me how you feel. You don't have to, but if you feel compelled to, I definitely want to hear what you think. Anyway, let's get into your reading. For those of you who are change is here. Change is definitely here. You guys may be having a problem with that. And as soon as I put the cards down, I heard the tagline. It was game over. Game is over. Okay. You guys are heading into game over territory. And for all of you, it'll be different with this game ending is about, but there's an end to games and things are about to get real. That way. Things are about to get really real. For those of you who are employed, Aquarius, if you've been stressed out, frustrated, there's been a lot of drama at the workplace. Some of you are at the point where you may be at a place of peace now. Let go and let God. Others of you may just be entering this stage. So you have until May or June of this year before things start to settle themselves and settle down. And even a third group of you're going to leave this place of employment probably by mid-year. You get to a clear conclusion of it's not them, it's me. You can stay. You guys can stay. I'll leave. I'm leaving this job. So some of you will be leaving, moving past this place, and definitely where you're going and heading, it will be a more peaceful place for you. So that's really good. Those of you looking for work, be careful. Be careful with your thoughts. Yes, you've been waiting for quite some time. It has been a bit of a burden for you. Hell, you may feel so desperate at this point. You may be thinking about going back to places that you never would consider before. Just be patient. Aries season will be a game changer for you guys. Just wait. I know, it's easier said than done, but believe me, Aries season game changer. And money looks pretty good for you guys anyway, for those of you that I'm picking up on. So you should be okay. But again, if you're not hearing anything, definitely something soon will come. If not right now for some of you, I definitely feel toward the end of March, going into April, Aries season, like I said, game changer. Now, self-employed, you are a little scared, huh? Some of you may be concerned about your finances. Your business may not be on an uptick right now. This may be a low season for you. Money is just not coming in the way that it used to be. So you may be a little bit stressed out, overworking yourself. For those of you, again, self-employed, trying to go back to ways that you felt was more profitable for you. But ultimately, you are going to get clarity and understand that everything is going to be okay. So if for some of you who have been on a more of a low tick, like money hasn't been coming in as much with your own business, that's going to change and things will start to get better. And that's for the ones I'm reading for. This is not a personal reading for all of you. Just want to say that just in case that's not your case. Home life looks weird. What's going on here? I mean, it's like we're going, crash. Nothing. What happened? I do see a breakup or breakdown between you and someone that you live with. Now, for some of you, it may not be in your home. This could just be your emotions that's showing up in your personal space. Keep that in mind. But I definitely see breakups, separations, heartbreak, disappointments, not being able to come to a final conclusion or a decision, and not being on the same page with you and your person. You're not having it right now. You're very logical right now. You're not emotional at this time. You're thinking in a very logical way. You may have someone that you're going to kind of get revenge on. That's kind of what it feels like to me. And I feel like there's a particular person. For some of you, you're fighting yourself, and that's your issue. You're fighting yourself, and you can't seem to get a peace with yourself, and you can't seem to make a decision. For some of you, when it comes to a move or leaving or going back or going away from, those are hard decisions for you right now. And it's disappointing because you're no clearer about what you need to be doing moving forward than you were last week, last month. So some of you are just internal struggles that you're dealing with, but others of you, this is a person that you've had some issues with, and you might be surprised how this is all going to turn around. Things are going to turn around quite fast with you and a person if you've had issues with them. And it may be an opportunity to work things out. Now, let's get into love because, again, like I said, money looks pretty good. There will be some truths coming out. Someone's coming back to you. And please understand, whoever comes back to you now or may have come back during Mercury retrograde season, they're probably not going to stay around for past the season or long term, but they are there. They were there or they are there now to give you clarity, to seek clarity. And I get closure. This is for closure for some of you. So keep that in mind. Great opportunity, though, to work on situations with people where things were unclear. There may have been some deception, and even children involved, that sort of thing. So there's that. Now let's again get into love. I've been trying to do that. Let's get over here to love. For those of you Aquariuses who are single, the message here is it's safe for you to love. I know you're scared. Some of you are petrified. I'm like, what? Why are they so stressed out over love? Well, it looks like to me some of you are scared that you're going to lose yourself. Someone's going to take control over you. Someone's going to dictate your life. You're going to lose your entire life. Your entire identity is going to be lost in a couple union, right? And some of you may feel like, I'm going to lose my money. They may take my money, or I can't focus on work because I'm going to be focused on this relationship. There's a lot of fears around what being single means to you. For some of you, you have an unhealthy relationship with relationships. You may find them to be at a cost to your freedom, to your full, identity of expression, who you are as a person. Some of you may not realize that it's a hard thing to kind of integrate another person. You may find that you can't necessarily get along with people. You don't necessarily meet the average person you meet, Aquarius singles, isn't someone that you would be interested in, or vice versa. The connection doesn't really connect. And for some of you, I do feel like thinking about love and long-lasting relationships, ones that require you to be vulnerable and to fully trust, you're not there yet. Not there yet. Well, for some of you are not there yet, and you're kind of struggling. For some of you, you're just struggling because you are coming out of one thing and you're needing to kind of get yourself back in alignment before you're ready to get back out there again. And be careful because some of you could just be, pretty, what do you call it? Reckless. It just could be reckless behavior for some of you. Spending too much, doing too much with too many people, all while you're single. So be careful with that, I would say, definitely. But it's calling for you to make an effort. It is safe for you to love and to get past the fears of commitment, right? And look at it as an added blessing. I mean, we all know that love can be a curse. But, it's asking for you to be more positive in your thinking. And I'm sure you guys are getting there because at least Aquarius women, you may have someone that was juggling you and another person. You may have been very confused or not sure about whether you want to give love a chance, but here you are. Opening your heart. That's nice, Aquarius ladies. You're ready for love. You are literally preparing yourself for love. You want it. You're calling it in. And not just any kind of love. No. You're calling in the type of person that is going to see you and automatically see the worth, the value, the quality of individual that you are, and the person that is worthy to be praised, as they say. To me, only God is worthy to be praised, but that's me. So in that, I feel like you Aquarius single ladies are in a very healthy state right now. You choose you. If there was anyone that was on the fence, couldn't figure it out, didn't know what they want, well, you know what? You had to help them out. I choose me, so I'll set you free because I choose me. If you're having a hard time deciding, I'll help you. So I do feel like Aquarius women are very healthy in their personal state of love, and you do have love coming in, okay? But you don't want just someone that's going to like you and look at you and think that you're a pretty shiny object. No. You want someone that knows your worth and knows what it's going to take to really make you theirs, okay? Aquarius men, this is different. You had a love in the past that was very fulfilling, and some of you still hold that near to your heart. And now you've been taking a break to heal big time. This may have been longer than anyone would anticipate a person needs to take a break. But I do feel like for some of you, even though you've been healing and you've been taking your break, now buckle up. Buckle up. Someone someone's coming in and saying, okay, time is up. The time is up. I'm in the building. And I'm about to change your world. I feel like some woman is coming into your life, Aquarius men, if she's not already here, and she is going to change your world. This is like a game over, a game changer here. This could be a literal Capricorn or any sign, but you're going to be enamored with this woman. Yeah, very smitten with them. And, it's that type of thing where you're like, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. But then everything is drawing you nearer to her. Like you can't resist it. You can't stop thinking about her. You want to be near. Now, I have to tell you, there's a lot of sexual tension here. And I feel like she will be a welcoming, not even distraction. Because if you're looking for a distraction, please go someplace else. This woman is a game changer. She's the type of person that after dealing with her, you're not the same. So I don't know, Aquarius, be careful. That's for only the ones that I'm reading for. Just because you're listening to this does not mean that it's going to resonate for you. Please keep that in mind. But for the ones I'm reading for, yeah, major change with some woman coming in, and she's going to be set apart from anyone else that you're talking to. So there's that. Now, Aquarius couples. Let's get into your reading. I feel like you have been really open and giving and loving and nurturing and all the things to your person, but that's starting to slow down a little bit. There could definitely be a little bit of deception here, some things that you weren't making an issue with or paying attention to in the past, and now you're starting to kind of see. Money may start to get a little low, so you may start cutting the purse strings back a little bit from just going out and giving and spoiling your person and that sort of thing. And you're also taking life more seriously as well. So work may be more of a focus for some of your Aquariuses than love. Your person, though, be careful, because I feel like this could easily fall into one of those categories of I cheated because you were never around. I cheated because you didn't give me attention. I cheated because ... Like someone is going to throw their ill decisions on you because of they felt ... Not taking any responsibility for their role in it. Now, for some of you, you may realize that your person is not the most truthful person. You may realize that they're not wanting to move this along. And so you may feel like you're being dragged along, and that has made you halt. You're not out of the race with them completely, but you damn sure have halted. And now you're taking a very slow and methodical movement for it toward this person. Your person may be younger than you or just more immature when it comes to relationships and growth, right? They might still have that player energy in them, a little playness. And so they're being very playful. They may not even be paying you much attention right now because their focus could very well be on other things, other people, other situations. I feel commitment is the biggest issue here. Someone could already be married. So they, obviously this is not going to go anywhere if someone's already in a relationship. But for others of you that's not the case, the issue here is commitment. In the traditional sense. And there may be another woman that has come into play that has literally turned this goddamn thing upside down. Like we were doing really good. What the hell happened? She happened. No, this is not funny. This is not funny for any of you who are going through this. I don't know who this Queen of Wands is. She's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I want to say Capricorn. So maybe she has Capricorn or chart. I don't know. But this fire sign woman could have come in and created drama where your mate is now completely enamored with this person, right? And so I do see a slowing down here. They're coming back. If your person isn't already back to you, there has been some truths that's come out, and you've come to a real conclusion of like, oh, there's someone else. Oh, you don't feel the same way about me like you used to, that sort of thing. And I do feel like you may find yourself running after someone from your past, right? And that's just to soothe yourself. It could be for ego purposes, right? To soothe your emotions, that sort of thing. But you quickly, if you do that, Aquarius, you quickly get a hold of yourself and say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm fine. I accept it. We're not together anymore, or we're taking a break, and I'm just going to do me. So by next week, for some of you, I'm seeing you embracing your singlehood. Okay. It's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. And for some of you, you're almost relieved on another way because it was a burden. Excuse me. It was a burden. And your person could have moved out. And it's like once they moved out, there's drama, there's problems. It's like now you're starting to see what's really going on. Now that they moved, they're traveling for work. It's something about detaching from one another. So, and being at a distance, or just being distant from one another. So it has to do with a break, or literally being physically apart, has made you see what's really going on here. The great thing that I love about it with you, Aquarius, in your relationship is that you're not missing a beat. You're not lashing out. Maybe that has already happened and I missed it. I don't know. But what I'm reading now, I see someone who is very smart, taking their time. You're playing the game, right? You're playing to win. I think that's what I'm going to tag it. You're playing to win, because you guys are literally playing to win. You refuse to be the person sulking and crying at the end of this. I do feel that just when your person, this is so, oh my goodness, I have to remember to tag this, you're playing to win. When this person comes back, if they're not already back, if they're not, they'll be back by next week, because they're starting to see how you're moving. And it's like, oh, let me try to act like I got some sense before Aquarius leaves me for good. It might be too late. I'll tell you, I'll read it two different ways. You might already be out the door by the time they try to come back now over the weekend, or by next week. You'll be out the door like, I don't care. I'm done. Little do you know, I'm out. Or by Cancer season, which is the end of June, July. Yeah. They'll because your person is starting to do this in and out, back and forth with you. Do they really know who they're playing with? Because I don't think they do. And for some of you, this is not an Aquarius thing. This is a woman-man thing. So the woman, by Cancer season, late June, July, she's going to be done. This man is going to keep circling around, and he'll have no one to come back to. I mean, this woman is going to move. Some of you are going to change locations and change your number. You're playing to win. So we're going to look deeper into this in the extended. I've already told you guys, you go down in the extended and the link below to look at the extended and see how this is all going to pan out long term, and how you guys are going to, in this relationship, like what will be the final outcome between the two of you, along with a host of other things that we look at. And that'll all be revealed down in the description box below if you're interested. If you would like a personal read with me, you can click the link in the description box below and set something up for yourself. And for those of you who are new, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aquarius.